that is, be open. And straightway his ears were opened, and the string of his tongue was loosed, and he spake plain. He charged them that they should tell no man, but more he charged them so much, a more great deal they published it, and were beyond measure astonished, saying, He hath done all things well. He maketh both the deaf to hear, and the dumb to speak. Chapter 8. In those days the multitude doing very great, and having nothing to eat, Jesus called his disciples unto them, and saith unto them, I have compassion on the multitude, because they have now been with me 3 days, and have nothing to eat. And if I send them away fasting to their own houses, they will faint right away, for the divers of them came from far. And the disciples answered him, From whence can a man satisfy these men with bread here in the wilderness? And he asked them, How many loaves have ye? And they said, 7. And they commanded the people to sit down on the ground. And he took the 7 loaves, and gave thanks, and brake, and gave to his disciples, and set before them. And they did set them before the people. And they had a few small fishes, and he blessed and commanded to set them also before them. So they did eat, and were filled. And he took up the broken meat that was left, 7 baskets. And they that had eaten were about 4,000. And he sent them away, and straightway he entered into a ship with his disciples, and came into the parts of Dalmanutha. And the Pharisees came forth and began to question him, seeking of him a sign from heaven, tempting him. And he sighed deeply in the spirit, and said, Why doth this generation seek after a sign? Verily I say unto you, there shall no sign be given unto this generation. And he left them, entering into the ship, and again departed to the other side. Now the disciples had forgotten to take bread, and neither had they in the ship with them more than 1 loaf. And he charged them, saying, Take heed, beware of the leaven of the Pharisees, and of the leaven of Herod. And they reasoned among themselves, saying, It is because we have no bread. And when Jesus knew it, he said unto them, Why reason ye, because ye have no bread? Perceive ye not yet, neither understand? Have ye your heart yet hardened? Having eyes see ye not, and having ears hear ye not? And do ye not remember when I brake the 5 loaves among the 5,000, how many baskets full of fragments took ye up? They say unto him, 12. And the 7 among 4,000, how many baskets full of fragments took ye up? And they said, 7. And he said unto them, How is it that ye do not understand? And they come to Bethesda, and then they bring a blind man unto him, and besought him to touch him. And he took the blind man by the hand, and led him out of the town. And when he had spit on his eyes, and put his hands upon him, he asked him if he saw aught. And he looked up and said, I see men as trees walking. And after that he put his hands again upon his eyes, and made him look up, and he was restored, and saw every man clearly. And he sent him away to his house, saying, Neither go into the town, nor tell it to any in the town. And Jesus went out, and his disciples into the towns of Syria, Philippi. And by the way he asked the disciples, saying unto them, Whom do men say that I am? And they answered, John the Baptist, but some say Elijah, and others from the prophets.